Watch out! You might get what you're after. Cool, ladies. Hi, Trader Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. We're going to jump in with a recap of the overall markets. Hopefully, everyone is doing well today. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a solid thumbs up if you learned something from this video, or just thumbs up if you like the video. And don't forget to comment in the comment section. So let's just go back for a few days and indicate what I've stated in full disclaimer, full disclosure. I am short the market. So I said a few days ago that if we pass like this 260 line, I can see the market actually sort of running up to that 300 level. And so we passed that level. Although it was resistance, we popped through shorter term resistance of around 260. Yesterday, the markets were up decently. Today, we clocked in north of 4%, a rally nonetheless. Closed at 274 if we switch to the weekly. Again, if we switch to the weekly, you can see here that we're running into that 200-day level. That mark is around $280. So I'm not really one to trade the 200, but it makes sense. It makes sense that running into it here, because if you go back, you can see that the 200, the market has fairly respected the 200-day moving average, right? So anyway, so I can see us running into some resistance around 280. If we reclaim that level, then wow, that I guess was really a V-shaped recovery, or a V-shaped recovery in the making. I still think that the internals, as I've stated before, the internals are broken in terms of there being unprecedented record unemployment claims. Folks have been laid off. Stores have closed and shuttered, and we're dealing with something that we've never dealt with before. They're talking about reopening, quote unquote, society. When that happens, no one knows. I know because of what's going on, there might be a relative pressure to open it up sooner rather than later. But I just can't see how we can do this within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, at minimum, I can't see this happening until June, July, right? Closer to the ending of the second quarter. So still short. As much as I want this to go away quickly and for things to get back to normal, internals are broken and we are actually running up against resistance. From a risk reward perspective, it does not make sense for me to be long here. So let's see what happens with the SPY. What else? All right, so let's follow up on some stocks or charts that I talked about in the past. I believe it's been not a week. I believe I talked about CRC on Friday, and I told folks to put it on your radar, put it on your watch list. A potential trade. Full disclaimer, it was a trade that we took in the premium member community. We got into this trade, I believe, when it was trading around 90 something cents, right? So let's see what we put up on the week. On the week, we put up 35.48%. So that's definitely a big winner on the week. You can see clearly the stock is trending up. On the daily, we put up 15%. Not even, pardon, that's an error. We put up north of 17% on the day, which is great. Closed at 168. The high clocked in at 190, the low clocked in at 153. So although this was a trade we took in the premium member community, I'm going to tell you what I always say with these sorts of volatile stocks. You definitely want to pay attention to how the stock opens and how it closes. Not sure what's going on in after hours, but definitely on Monday, for this run to continue, you definitely want it to open up or trade above 168. If it dips below that, look out. If it can maintain that 168, it has a real shot, in my opinion, at getting to around $2.50, which would be a very decent return from going long in the 90s. So still keep it on your radar because it's acting relatively bullish. All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with Groupon, ticker GRPN. It's a daily chart. Not much to say about this. I know I'm not necessarily an advocate of trading penny stocks, but you know, sometimes if you and which I have, if you look at them long enough, you tend to see certain patterns, and you kind of get like a sort of knack for knowing whether or not they can explode at any minute or if they're going to crater. And for Groupon, again, full disclaimer, a trade we took in the premium member community, I actually like Groupon. Granted, it's sitting here at 89 cents, but I really do believe that at minimum, the stock can see $2 or potentially $3 if the market starts to get going. So sitting here at 89 cents, I really do think that it's granted a speculative pick, but a trade that I would definitely take because 2 to 3, because the upside, in my opinion, is enormous. So again, similar to ticker CRC, I'm saying to put ticker GRPN on your radar and on your watch list. And for me, even if it dips lower, the lower it dips, and this goes against conventional wisdom, this goes against a lot of the things that I've said in the past, but the lower it gets for me, the better it becomes from a risk reward perspective. I definitely see $2 or $3 in the card. The same way I told you about CRC last week, I'm telling you about Groupon today, and obviously maybe in the next few weeks, hopefully I'll have another trade to let folks know about. So we're gonna cap it there. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of that video, do 3 things for me. One, comment in the comment section, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Two, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. I do videos every single day, even when I'm in quarantine. And the last thing, the third thing, right now what we're doing is hosting a free 14-day trading course on our website, essentially detailing for you a lot of the things that I've learned trading the stock market for the last 20 years. Like literally, I tell you a lot for free. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, although most folks will be staying at home. And if you are an essential worker, I thank you for the work that you're doing. But be safe, enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you here back on Monday.